Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mini Reads. How you guys doing? Hey, Nixie Boo, what's up? G-Ma, what you doing? Hey, Laura, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Who have I missed? Oh, Pat's been in. I hope you're still here, Pat. Hey, Cat Heart, how you doing? How's everybody doing this evening? Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. All right, what's up, everybody? Yes, we are. We'll give everybody just a minute to get in. Hello and happy weekend. All right, doing the weekend vibes here at the cottage. Yes, oh yes. Friday night, just got paid. Party hunting. Well, whatever, right? Oh, I was listening. I was out running errands earlier this afternoon after I read for Taurus. I went out and ran some errands. I got a haircut, by the way, just a trim, and I also just got some other just errands that I needed to get out of the way. And when I was in the car, it was the song came up on my playlist, the Todd Rundgren song. And I thought about Brit Girl. I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. She sings that. She and I always sing that song to each other whenever, work is weird or what have you. But anyway, yeah. Well, thank you, G-Ma. Thanks. And she they blew dry, however you say it. They blew my hair dry, and I came home and made an attempt to flat iron it myself. I was proud of my big girl self. It's the first time I've done it since my arm broke. Okay, because my daughter's been doing it when I would have been wearing it straight. She's been doing the flat ironing, but when I got home, she's out and about with her bow. So I was here by myself, and I thought, well, I think I can do that, right? So I did. Well, thank you, Nixie. I think I did all right. I think I did all right for a quick job. I was trying to hurry, but anyway, hope you guys are doing good. You're all done all day laundry. Oh my gosh, it was laundry day at Gma and Gpa's house, huh? Wow. So it was a good day. I like getting out every once. I have to see the sun, y'all. I have to get out every couple of days. I have to go do something, go somewhere and see the sun. I mean, because I work at home and there are days where I just don't go places and it's just not good for me. It is very hot, Laura, outside. It was 104 today by my car thermometer. I should have made a picture of it and put it on there for y'all. But yeah, oh, good. Gee, I got to do that. I think that I'm not doing it tomorrow because tomorrow's a dorm shopping day for daughter. Dorm and clothes. We're going to finish that stuff up tomorrow. Maybe Sunday. I need to do my bedding and stuff. It's time. It's time. All right. Let's do some bringing in the energy. How about it? Sound bowl time. Here we go. I love that thing. I love my little sound bowl. Hello, Abigail Maria. How are you doing? Hey, Alyssa. How are you? I've got the list up of who's booked so far, and Nikki's up first. I don't know if Nikki's made it in yet. Nikki, are you here? Love bug. But anyway, we got Nikki and then Alyssa and Laura up. Those are on the board. So yes. Anyhow, glad you guys are hanging out here, even if you don't book. We have fun on mini reads. We kind of let our hair down just a little bit. Yep, we do. But oh, why did I take that down? I didn't mean to do that. Where's my list that I put up here? Hang on, let me go pin that comment again. What's going on with me? I'm losing my mind. What in the world? Where's that thing that had the list on it? So I can pin it up here. Hold on a minute. There we go. God, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Well, thank you, Abigail. I got it trimmed today. Just a little bit. Just cut the dead ends off, tidied it up. It's been a while since I had a haircut because I've been letting it grow, as you guys know. There she is. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Kim S. How you doing? I ain't lost my mind and straighten your hair. Right. That's it. That's true. That's true. All right. Let's get started. I know Nikki's here. I think I saw Alyssa, yes, and Laura's here. So let's get started. Let me go see what is going on with Nikki right now. Nikki asks, wait a minute, before we do this, y'all know how we have to do this. I forgot. We did the sound bowl, but I also got to do this. Source, spirit, universe, divine guides. Give us information for everyone this evening that asks questions and otherwise that can help with their greater good as they go forward and make good life decisions in their life path. As it is spoken, so it is. All right, there we go. All right. Let's go to Nikki Boo. Nikki says, anything you can see in regards to love, going through some tough times with her person right now. Just broke up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Nikki. All right, let's see what we can find out for you, beautiful. Let's see. All right. What does Nikki need to know? Nikki, you said you're a Libra. What does Nikki need to know about? Let me just double check, make sure. I think that's what you said. Yep, my sign is Libra. Okay, good. All right, so let's see, Nikki, what we can find out about this romance situation between you and your person that you guys had this breakup. Let's see what we can find out. What I'm going to do, Nikki, I think I'm going to go out and pull that person's energy and see where this person is and what this person wants. Let's see what we can find out about your person and what they're thinking, what they would want with this thing, their thoughts and feelings about everything going on between you two, Nikki. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. Their thoughts and feelings toward Nikki, please. This person that they just kind of broke up, and their his or her, that person's thoughts towards Nikki. That person's thoughts towards Nikki. Thoughts and feelings, thoughts, desires, wishes. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out, Nikki. Five of Wands, conflict. Oh, wow. Three of Cups in the reverse. Very interesting. Page of Wands in the reverse. Harsh words sometimes with that Three of Cups in the reverse. That can speak to harsh words being spoken between you two. It doesn't always have to do with third party. It certainly can, but it's definitely can be disagreements, harsh words, sometimes conflict, right? Sometimes the Five of Wands can speak to we don't even know what this even got. So, we don't even know why we started fighting. Sometimes we know good and well what it is, right? But I feel like this person is feeling this conflict even now. Okay. The Page of Wands is in reverse. That's kind of interesting. You guys may not be in the best communication going on right now. But there is definitely this feeling of conflict. Okay. And maybe like you guys aren't on the same page. I want to see if there is emotion towards you, thoughts that there would like to work this out. Okay. I'm going to ask that question, Nikki. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out, babes. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see, Nikki. The Empress in reverse. Wow. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Cups. Ooh, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Oof. Sometimes that Nine of Cups coming up in reverse can speak to, I thought this was exactly what I wanted, but now it's exactly what I don't want. The Empress in reverse. Somebody thinks this has been kind of disastrous. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's definitely like a very unstable energy here. You're not speaking. Okay, yeah, that's why that Page of Wands is here in the reverse. I think this person is still pretty hot. I think this person is still feeling the sting. I'm going to see if there might be an opportunity maybe after there's some cooling off going on here. But right now, Seven of Swords, there's trust issues here. Seven of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. You know what? There's unfinished business in this person's mind here. So I will tell you this. What I feel like is this. I feel like after this cooling down period, I think your person may very well want to open up communication with you. Seven of Cups in reverse is kind of a good sign because there is this thought that, well, there is not anybody that I have met like Nikki. But there's big trust issues here with the Seven of Swords. Either this person feels like they can't trust you, or they feel like you don't trust them. Okay. That kind of thing. But that Seven of Swords is it's a tough energy. Okay. It can speak to deception. Okay. It can speak to being sneaky. It can speak to things like being one foot in, one foot out. Certainly can speak to trust issues. Okay. On one or both sides. Okay. But I feel as though, there's some indication that after a period of time, after a cooling off period, oh, and he isn't, yeah, I feel like he's going to go from being kind of angry about this or upset about it. I feel like that he will want to open the door again with the world in reverse, the wheel of fortune. So I do think at the end of the day, he is going to want this, okay, and he will communicate with you. He will open the door for communication. I just think it's going to take some time. Think there might be someone else. See, yeah. And I've pulled a little bit of third party energy here, and I've pulled the card of deception and sneaky behavior. So it very well could be. But I feel like, though, at the end of the day, this person does not compare to you with the Seven of Cups in reverse, the world in reverse. That's unfinished business. That can sometimes lend itself to come back around energy, but I look for more than that. And in this case, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Knight of Swords. I do feel like, given time, this person will reach out to you again. But I do feel like with that Knight of Swords is not super stable, not real stable. And we've got some instability in some other areas here. So I'm not sure that even if you guys work things out, if it would really gel from a stability standpoint. Ah, okay. He knows you're okay. I got you. Wow, Nikki, crazy, isn't it? But that's what I feel like is going on here. And I feel like even if he came back around, it might not be stable. The Knight of Swords is sometimes that one is a very unstable energy. Okay. Very immature, unstable energy. They don't know what they want usually, even in the upright. And you've got that Nine of Cups in reverse that has come here. That can speak to somebody that's fickle as well. Okay. So I almost feel like that, even if you guys were to work things out, I'm not sure that it would be long term anything other than just more heartbreak for you. I hate to tell you that, but I think I'm telling you the truth with the cards I'm seeing, Nikki. And I almost wonder, and I know this is hard, I know you're going through a rough time, but I almost wonder if, by just kind of doing your best to heal from this thing, do some shadow work, go inside and do some shadow work on this thing. Because you've got some wounds from this thing. If you mentioned that he's cheated before, you feel like there could be a third party here. I feel like you would probably be well served to maybe do some shadow work and kind of heal from those wounds and try to manifest somebody who's better for you, who will treat you better. No stability. Yeah. Yeah. And you deserve stability, right? You do. We all do, So that's what I feel. That's what I feel like. All right, let's go to Alyssa. Let's go to Alyssa. Alyssa says, "Hey, AK. My question is about work or career. Looking for any advice on whether I should stay at my current sales job or move on to another company or position. It's been over 2 years of hard work. Payoff hasn't been showing up lately. Scorpio Sun, stellium, and Leo Moon and Rising. Lots of fixed energy. Wow, very interesting. Wow. Okay, Alyssa, let's see what's going on for you. You're welcome, Nikki. Thank you. Hey, Gina. Gina just booked. I got your booking, Gina. I'm going to add you on the list in a minute, but I wanted to verbally let you know that we got your thing came in. So Gina will be after Laura. Okay. All right. Now, so let's do this. What I'm going to do, Alyssa, is I'm going to do 2 separate spreads. One for how it would be to remain where you are. Okay. And then another spread for what it looks like to move on to something else. I'm going to do 2 separate spreads for you, Alyssa. That's what we're going to do. All right. To coffee or not to coffee. You always make me want coffee, Pat. All right. I got you, Gina. I got you. All right. So let's do the spread. The first spread, Alyssa. I'm going to do the energies around staying where you are. Okay, let's look at that. What are the energies for Alyssa to stay where she is as far as her job goes? What are the energies for Alyssa to stay where she is as far as success, growth, that sort of thing? Give me the energies around that. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see. The energy to stay where you are, Alyssa. The energy for Alyssa to stay where she is. Let's see. What are the energies looking like here? What are the energies looking like here? Let's see here. So we have 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 8 of Swords in the upright. You're worried about it. Magician in reverse. Okay. You know what? I feel like I don't know that this is ever going to go anywhere. And I think you know it. I think that's why you're up in your head about it. 8 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles is in the reverse. I think at times, you may even struggle here and you may continue to. And the Magician in the reverse can almost speak to this would be, I hate to use this word, but purely sometimes the Magician in reverse can speak to sabotage or self-sabotage. So I almost feel like, and I want to look at things if you were to go somewhere else, but I almost feel like that you might be sabotaging success that you could have elsewhere is what I feel like. Okay. That's how I'm going to interpret the Magician in reverse. Sometimes the Magician in reverse, Alyssa, can speak to you are not being given the tools that you need to be successful. Like there's something lacking around you that you need. Okay. And maybe it's opportunities. Okay. Because I know you mentioned, I believe, that you were in sales. Maybe the opportunity or maybe the market is not good for what you're in. I don't know. But that could be there as well. That could be some of it as well. Okay. So, oh, wow. Okay, Alyssa. Oh, Kim S., I got you. You were after Gina. All right, I'm writing you on the list. I'll update it on here when I finish reading for Alyssa. Now, what we're going to do, Alyssa, is we're going to look at a spread, how this looks for you as far as being able to go out and find something else that is more successful. Let's take a look. More successful. That's why the Magician is in the reverse. Fair enough. You need that. You need support for sure. All right. So what about if Alyssa was to go and try to find something else? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. If you were to go out and try to find something new. So the Hangman is here. That's not too bad. Oh, you'd ruffle a lot. Ha! You would ruffle a lot of feathers, but it looks like you would have some forward movement. You got 3 major arcanas. This is a big decision for you. Fair enough. You put a lot into where you are. This is telling you kind of weigh things out before you take something. Okay. Get out there, get your name out there and start putting some feelers out there, but don't jump into anything. You're going against the grain. I think you'll ruffle some feathers. I don't think they expect you to walk away. I don't think they expect you to leave. I almost feel like with this Hierophant in reverse, they kind of take you for granted. It's kind of like it's the accepted thing to do that it's just the understood thing that you're going to be there. Well, this Chariot card talks about forward movement and success and overcoming obstacles, possibly distance or travels or relocation with this. This is definitely a positive card. Definitely a positive card. Okay. That's what I feel. I feel like you need to put some feelers out there, but I would not get in a rush. Okay. I would take my time and really weigh things out because you may have multiple opportunities. Don't take the first thing that comes along, is what I'm getting, Alyssa. So it was completely fine for you, Visha, to say what you said. I don't know, Visha, if you heard, a couple of times I've asked you guys to kind of say prayers and hold space for Tyler. He has been sick, and the last I knew he was feeling better, but I have not seen him go live in a couple of days, and I've not heard from him in a couple of days. So it's funny you would mention that, Visha, because I was thinking about him when I was out running errands and we were I was driving back home and I was thinking, okay, Tyler has not said anything oh, he has not gone live. I haven't seen him go live. I haven't heard from him, you know, otherwise. And so I started to kind of get a little bit concerned and, oh, he did go live. Okay. Okay, good. But the last live that he did a couple of days ago, he had said he was feeling better, but he was still fighting with that darn fever. But as I heard you guys talking about this. As you guys know, he got COVID. And then right after he got over COVID, poor dude got strep. I mean, and then he got, then his symptoms got a lot better, except for he was still running that dreadful fever. And so, I didn't see his live, Alyssa, but I'm going to try to watch it and see if he's doing any better. But yeah, we love our homie. We love Tyler, sending him lots of love and lots of healing vibes and hoping he feels better for sure. You didn't watch it. Did anybody watch it? Anybody knows it? I hope he's doing better because I was thinking about that when I was driving. I thought, okay, I want to know if he's doing all right, because that fever, that ain't no joke, y'all. Me too, Alyssa. You know I do, man. That's my homie. I love Tyler. He's a sweetheart, and y'all know I love Tyler to death because he's just a good person and a good friend, but also he's helped me out so much on my channel. I am so forever have gratitude towards Tyler and indebted towards Tyler. And I sure hate it that he has been, not feeling the best. And, Tyler does not often take off from his channel like this. And that's what's got me worried is this is very rare for him to do. I saw that, Victoria, and I'm like, stop saying that. Don't say you're going to die. Right. Yeah, exactly. His system was already, kind of taxed because of COVID. Exactly, Gma. I know. I saw that, Visha. He said that a couple of times in the last live, and it's like, don't say that. Yeah, it's funny, CB. Fever as an adult seems to be much harder, right? Pat, you're funny. I hope you're right for sure. All right, let me update the list real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, which I'm glad he's on antibiotics. All right, okay, so Laura, you are up next, and then Gina, and then Kim S. Oops. There we go. I know. Me too, G-Mom. Me too. I am glad he's on the antibiotics for sure. I just hope, fever is no joke. And when that fever shoots up, and I don't know what kind of fever he's been running, but I know, when he did that video the other day, he was sweating. And I mean, that's rough for fever, right? Probably, Alyssa. Probably. But anyway, all right. So, yes, definitely keep Tyler in your thoughts and hold him close, hold some space for him. And, I sure hope he'll be okay soon. I've been missing him and his readings, but he has just he's not felt like it. This is very unusual. Yeah, happy painting. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Alyssa again. Oh, I understand because COVID was awful for me. I lost my hearing for days. Oh my God. So I've never heard of anybody having that, Alyssa, but I have heard about people like losing their taste and stuff and smell. Visha, you're so sweet. You're welcome, Alyssa. All right, so next up is Laura the Gemini. Laura is asking what is coming up in her love life. Let's find out. Let's find out what is coming up in Laura's love life. What is coming up in Laura's love life? What can Laura expect in romance? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What's coming up for Laura the Gemini as far as romance goes? What can Laura expect in romance, please? What can Laura expect in romance? Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. You were there, Gina? Okay. You'll have to tell us about it. Somebody's coming towards you. Somebody wants to, I believe you got a relationship. You got somebody reaching out to you. I feel like you've got, Page of Cups. This is somebody maybe reaching out to you, message. Look, could be, running into somebody or something of that name. Oh, Alyssa, thank you, baby. Page of Cups. That's something new, I believe. The Fool card. I feel like you've got a relationship coming, Laura. Three of Pentacles is like a slow moving, stable but slow building kind of initial success. This looks new. Very, very new for these cards. This is something new. Very much a new connection. So let me see if I can find out a little bit more. Let's get some dirt. Let's get some tea. Laura, let's see what we can find out about it. Let's see what we can find out. Tell me a little bit about this person. Tell me a little bit about this person coming towards Laura. All three of these cards telling me. You may have more than one energy coming towards you, but right now I'm just picking up the one, which is cool. You know what? It is a relationship. Flat out. Four of Wands here. The Strength card is here. Sometimes that's somebody that kind of holds back a little bit, but I do feel like it will move forward. It may just be slow. Okay? It may just be slow. But, you know, it's a relationship. It's a soulmate. This is the Two of Cups. I feel like this could be something nice, Laura. This is the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. This looks like it could get serious, okay? We went from new, initial, I feel like it's a slow burner, but yeah. I don't feel like this person is slow coming towards you. I just feel like it's going to unfold organically. Very naturally is the best way I can say this. And I don't get too hung up on zodiac signs, but I will tell you what I'm looking at on the board. We do have Leo energy. That could be Leo season. And you're in Leo season right now. I don't feel like this is far away. Okay. Because this was the very first card that I pulled, the Fool card, intuitive leap of faith, somebody going for it. Okay. Coming towards you. This is Aries Aquarius energy here. Let's see, you've got water on the board and fire and earth in the minor arcana. These, this could just speak to, I mean, people can have midheavens and stelliums and nodes, it could be anything like that. But that's what I feel like, Laura. I don't think it's that far away. I'm just getting a gut feeling that you're right on the verge of this. And I may be wrong, but I think this is very soon. Okay. Because of the way the cards just came out, like, I don't know. I can't really explain this unless you're, and some readers, Nikkie will probably get what I'm about to say. But there are feelings that you get when you pull cards that the cards don't necessarily say per se, but you just feel it. And I feel like you are right here at it, Laura. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't hear from you in a couple of weeks and you say, I met somebody. We're going out. I really like them. I think this could really be, I would not be surprised to hear back from you very soon, very soon. But I think Nikkie can back up that feeling that you get sometimes when you pull the card and, that kind of thing. Right. You know what, Gina? He hates it when people do that. And I know it comes from a good place, but he absolutely goes ballistic when people do that. And I can understand it. Because when I broke my arm, I had 182,000 people telling me what I needed to do. And it was all contradictory to what my doctor was telling me. And I was just like, ah! And I know it comes from a good place from folks, but it's like you get all 150 different people giving you advice. And it's just like, what? But you do get it. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so next up is Gina. It is hard to explain, isn't it, Nikkie? But I think you're going to understand what I mean when I think I knew you would get it. I felt like you would. So Gina says, I have a love interest. He's a Leo. I'm a Taurus. Will he make a move towards me to be in a relationship? Well, let's see, Gina. I mean, yeah, Gina. Let's see what we can find out, love bug. Well, hey, Cappy Goat. What up? What up? Absolutely, Laura. You got to keep us posted because I'm now nosy. I'm the nosy. You're a Gemini. You're going to get this. I'm the nosy Gemini friend that needs to know. So keep us posted. All right, Gina, let's see about this Leo. Let's see what's going on with this Leo towards you. You're a Taurus. My daughter's a Taurus, by the way. All right, Miss Gina. Let's see what we got here. What is this Leo thinking and planning on doing towards Gina? Anything? What is the Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus? So Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus, please. The Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus. The Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus. The Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus. The Leo's energy towards Gina, the Taurus, please. Let's see what we got, Gina. This Leo. Let's see what we got. Page of Wands. Looks like some flirting going on. Three of Swords in reverse. Judgment card. Ooh, this person may be healing from a past connection. Okay. Maybe healing from a past connection. There's a little bit of past energy here with the Judgment card. Okay. Three of Swords is in reverse. I think there may be some healing going on from this, but not, I think they've made some progress in getting over this past person, but not a lot. Not a lot. Okay. I think the Leo is definitely going to be flirting with you for sure, possibly asking you out or something of that nature with the Page of Wands, but there's some past energy here. There's definitely some past energy here, Gina. I will tell you that right now. And I think, honestly, if this Leo had an opportunity to go back to a past person, they would. And it sounds like this is new to you. Leo, actually, though, Leo is pretty interested in you, too, with the Sun card. With the Sun card. I think over time, yeah, all right. What my cards are telling me is this. This person, I think, is going to flirt. And then I think over time, they actually will actually make a move forward. I think they will take their time. And the High Priestess here is in the reverse. There will be a period of time where things are a little bit slow, but a lot of flirting going on. A lot of flirting, not much else, to the point you may actually, Gina, give up on it. But I think this will happen. I just think it's down the road. And I do see this person healing from the past and getting over it. Okay. And putting that past where it goes in the past. Okay. In fact, I got clarification on the Judgment card with that. All right. And I got the Six of Cups in reverse. And that's kind of not wanting the past person back. Okay. That can mean a lot of different things. But when we were looking at, okay, is this person going to turn loose of the past? That was literally what kind of I was looking for. So I do feel like it, Gina. I think there's some potential there for sure. I just think it may be a little bit slower than you might like. Right. That's what I've got, right. Well, you're a Taurus, though. You're more patient than me. So probably, right? All right. Christy, I got you too. You're probably more patient than I am. Two fixed signs. You and the Leo, both fixed signs. Very interesting. All right. Let me update the, let's see. That was Gina. So Kim S is next. And then Christy is after Kim. Gina, that's kind of cool. Hey, Lavina, thank you for that. Lavina and Benita, thank you for that. That's so sweet of you. Right back at you. Right back at you. I'm going to get a sip of water. Somebody, who was it? Gina, who was it talking about how hot it was outside, or was it you, Laura? I think it was Laura. I don't know. But like I said, it was 104 degrees. Can I tell y'all that when I would be out and about, and I was like running different places, and I ran in Walmart, I ran in Ulta, I ran in a couple of stores, and this, that, and the other. And I'm telling you, I would get back to my car and just gulp in my ice water. It was hot, right? 119? Goodness. That's insane. That is crazy. That is insane. All right, let's read for Kim. Kim says, whatever card show, please. Kim S is a Taurus. We got the Taurus vibe going on today. I read for the Tauruses earlier today, too. You know, my daughter, as I said, is a Taurus, but I have a Taurus stellium. I don't know if you guys know that, but I have three planets in Taurus. I have Jupiter, Mercury, and Mars in Taurus. I sure do. You're in Illinois. Oh, my gosh, Illinois. Wow, that's nuts. All right, what does Kim S need to know the most? Give me, what does Kim S need to know the most? What does Kim S need to know the most? Kim the Taurus. What does Kim need to know the most? Kim S the Taurus, please. Kim the Taurus. What does Kim need to know? What does Kim need to know? What does Kim need to know the most? Let's see here. Six of Pentacles is good. We might clarify that. The Death card is here. The King of Cups. I feel like you're several things here. I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. That can mean a lot of different things. It could speak to two different things that I feel like. It could either speak to a relationship with the King of Cups, could speak to that too, or a deepening of a relationship. Could be either one of those two things. Could also be a financial message. I'm going to figure out which one it is. Okay, Kim? I'm going to figure out what this is with the Six of Pentacles. In the upright, that's good. Either way, that's a good, good one. Gina says, no, I'm not patient. Right. This is money. This is money. Okay, wow. Okay, what I feel like is this, Kim. If you, particularly if you have felt like you have had some obstacles with money, I feel like that is going to turn around. Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Feel like you may have been wrestling with something financial for a while. Let me tell you why I say that. The Two of Swords in the upright is obstacles. In the reverse, that is the roadblocks opening up, right? Blockages being removed. And you pull this in the reverse, okay, which is good. That's definitely a good card to come up in the reverse. All right. And so I almost feel like this is almost, the Six of Pentacles is an interesting card because this is money you're not expecting. It could be a gift from a family member. Sometimes this card speaks to inheritance, okay? But it could be a gift from like family or friends. It's unexpected, okay? So it could be some kind of money that like a bonus or now, what also could happen is unexpected reduction of expenses. Okay. That's another thing. Like your expenses may go down, and which is also kind of the same effect, right? Because it gives you more money that you weren't expecting. But it's kind of like found money. All right. And I do feel like that this is some opportunities opening up that maybe you have been trying to manifest. Okay. And maybe, maybe had some roadblocks here. The Death card is kind of interesting because that can speak to something, a big transformation within you or around you, some circumstances changing, big changes, big transformations sometimes with the Death card. You could be ending a tough cycle, starting something new, making room for new. That's like clearing out old energy, making room for new. The Death card sometimes. All right. It's a transformational energy. Can speak to somebody having done shadow work. Whatever it is, it's going to make you real happy. I'll tell you that. There's your clarity on the Death card. So you could be making room for a new relationship because I'm sitting here looking at this King of Cups here as well. I feel like if you're in a connection, it's going to grow. And if you're not in a connection, I feel like this is you making room and doing some shadow work, clearing out some old energy, and you freed up space for something new that looks pretty damn good. And I will tell you this, the Sun card, the happiest card in the deck. Happiest card in the deck. Awesome, 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 awesome pull here. Really nice cards coming in for you. Right. Really nice. Yeah, we do have some mini reads left for sure, Julianne. But at any rate, Kim, this looks damn good for you. And to me, what I almost feel like, the cards that I'm looking at, what I almost feel like is that things have been, I think you've been working hard going through a tough time, but I think you've been managing it in a very healthy way. Okay. I think you may have been doing some shadow work and healing, and I think you may have been doing some manifestation for some money that probably was needed. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Unexpected pay increase on Wednesday. Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't feel like that's the last of it, Kim. I still feel like there's something else that's coming financially. I mean, that may have just happened, but with that Knight of Pentacles, either you waited a long time for that or there's something coming down the road. Okay. Down the road. I feel like whatever you do for a living, you're going to continue to see growth. Okay, with that Two of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, that kind of speaks to the progression, if you will, of what we see within your money situation. But I feel like you've got romance here. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody or if this is somebody new. Kind of feel like this is somebody new with the Death card here. Okay. That's a good energy to precede romance, if you will. Okay. Believe it or not, a new connection for sure. Right? If that makes any sense. All right. So we've got Susan and Aviana after Christy. I've got you guys. So that's what I see, Kim. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It should be new. I don't have it's got to be new for it to come after. If you're not in a connection, for me to see this card, and if you don't have anybody in your life right now, this is new. That answers the question right there. So if you're not dealing with anybody at the moment, this is definitely somebody new. All right. I like that for you, Kim. Wow. Wow. Nice reading, Kim. That was pretty straightforward. You have a Fanta t-shirt. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. All right. Let me update the list real quick. I don't wear this shirt that often, and I don't know why I like it. Christy is next. Christy, then Susan, and then Aviana. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Necessary Truths. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. So let's go see what is going on in Christy's world. Christy says, I am a Cancerian. I feel finally free. I'm looking forward to the future, but concerned that my toxic Scorpio ex will rear his ugly head again. Have I finally closed this long cycle? Let's figure it out, Christy. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some answers for you. Toxic Scorpio ex. I'm so sorry. 2 water signs, though. Wow. All right. Let's see what's going on with Christy. And let's look at the Scorpio towards Christy. That's what we're going to do. What is the Scorpio's thoughts, feelings, intentions towards Christy? Let's see what we can find out. I got you, Julie. What is the Scorpio's thoughts, feelings, intentions towards Christy, the Cancerian? The Scorpio's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Christy. The Scorpio's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Christy, please. Let's take a look, Christy. What we got here for you. What we got here. 9 of Cups is here. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. He's disappointed. The Scorpio's disappointed. There's some wishes here. He sees you as a nice potential. He sees you in a good light. He sees you in a good light. There's some wishing going on. There's some disappointment. Possibly heartbreak with the 5 of Cups here, Christy. There's definitely some wishing. I feel like there's some emotion here. I don't really see the Scorpio taking action immediately. Scorpios sometimes take a little minute with, they are fixed signs. Yeah. Yep. He's coming towards you. Page of Wands, the Magician card, 5 of Wands in reverse. He's got some fears here with the 5 of Wands in reverse. But he is coming towards you. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to lay it on thick. Yes, I do feel like there's communication. I don't know that there is an offer of reconciliation, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of attention shown to you. Okay. Give me a little bit more on this communication. Give me a little bit more on this communication. Give me a little bit more on this communication. What we got here. A little bit more on this communication. God, he wants, he's, yeah. Empress in the upright 4-1. He's coming towards you. He wants long-term. He wants growth and expansion. Okay, this is divine counterpart energy. He ain't playing. He's coming strong, which the Magician card kind of spoke to that too. Yeah. Yup. I got real strong vibes from this Scorpio towards you, Christy. FYI, that's what I got. Real strong relationship vibes, okay? Very much so. Very much so. Yup. Very much so. There's even apology energy here as well. Seven of Swords in reverse. Remorse, that'll be part of what I think you hear from this person. So, yeah. And I will say this, Christy. Right now, Venus in retrograde, Mercury shortly thereafter, they will be doing a retrograde duet that is heavy X-back energy. However, it is fleeting sometimes, right? So it can be very, very strong during this retrograde, but then afterwards, it could kind of fizzle out. All right. So definitely be careful of all that. Okay. So after Aviana, we have Julie and then Ingrid. And I'm going to write y'all on my list, and then I'm going to update the list on there too, okay, on the screen for you. But that's what I see here for you, Christy. All right, so current list, current order. Up next is Susan. Then, let's see here, Aviana, Julie, and Ingrid. So there we are. All right. So let's go find out. Pat, what you doing staying up at night? Let's go to Susan. Susan says, well, my love. Okay, so we've asked several questions, Susan, and I'm confused which one you want me to answer. Will my love interest ever become my boyfriend? Will I live in New York City? How will my film career go? Susan, I need you to pick one of those three questions, okay? If you are here, Susan, I need for you to pick. Do you want me to read about your love interest? Do you want me to find out about New York City? Or do you want me to find out about your career? Because we've paid for, let me make sure. Yeah, you've only paid for one question and asked three. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. To keep from holding things up, Susan, I will just read the first question. Will my love interest ever become my boyfriend? All right. Yeah. Well, let's look at my love interest ever become my boyfriend. Will my love interest, that's okay, Angel Dust. That's all right. Will my love interest ever become my boyfriend? Susan asks about her love interest. Will this grow into a relationship? Will this person become her boyfriend? Let's take a look. Let's take a look for Susan, please. Let's look at the energies of this boyfriend, or potential boyfriend, I should say, towards Susan. Potential boyfriend towards Susan, please. Thoughts, feelings, future actions. Let's see what we can find out here. Let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Let's see here. Let's see, Susan. Okay, so he admires you. I see him flirting. The Six of Swords is here in the reverse. Something's got this stuck. I do see a lot of flirting. I feel like there's some admiration here. Queen of Pentacles. He definitely feels like you're a good catch. Okay. And he is flirting with you. I see that. The Six of Swords is in reverse. It kind of gets stuck there. And it's almost like he may be hung up on a person from the past. And that may be some of what's going on here. He sees you as a person that is a viable person. But I think he's hung up on a past person right now. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. God, he sees you as very attractive, but he's healing. Okay, eventually, yes, eventually you will have an offer, but I think this person has still got to, there's a time period of this person healing from a past connection. And then I feel like, yes, with the Knight of Cups, the Empress card is here. He definitely is very impressed with you, Susan. Very much so. This is a card, he finds you very attractive, okay? He definitely feels like you are, partnership material, like life partner. This is serious stuff right here, like divine counterpart type energy. Okay. Sees you as very attractive. The Empress card is usually somebody very attractive, can be somebody that's maternal. That's also a pregnancy card, FYI. Okay. But the Three of Wands is here. I feel like that can be a card of waiting, healing sometimes. Okay. And then the forward movement with the Knight of Cups. So, yeah, I think this person is definitely going to be flirting a lot with you. You guys may spend time together, but as far as the offer, I feel like that may be a little bit slow, but I do feel like there is a thought and intention of moving forward, Susan. Definitely. Okay. And Victoria has booked after Ingrid. Victoria is after Ingrid. I'll update it in a minute, Victoria, but you are after Ingrid. I'm going to go and read for Aviana. Let's read for Aviana. Let's see what we've got here. Around this time last year, I told Aviana that she would find her divine counterpart and get pregnant. Well, I have found him and I'm currently pregnant. Holy crap. That's awesome. You spoke a little about possible marriage also during that read. Do you see that happening anytime soon? I'm a Pisces. My God, I love it when people come back to me. Oh my God. Aviana, woo, I got to celebrate. Thank you. By the way, thank you for coming back, Aviana, and telling me that. That makes my freaking day. I just don't know if you know how happy that makes me to hear from you. So, is marriage in the cards here? Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got for Aviana with this person. That is crazy. God, that is good. I love that. I'm sorry. I'm celebrating, Aviana. All right. Is marriage in the cards here? Give me the energies for marriage here for Aviana and her love. Give me the energies for Aviana and her love as far as marriage. Let's take a look. The energies for marriage. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Wow. This is why I love reading tarot days like today. So the Seven of Cups is here. It may overwhelm your person just a little bit. I feel like your person is overwhelmed by this thing. And I don't think it really is wanting to open up and even tell you what's going on here. The Seven of Cups, that is a card of sometimes being overwhelmed. Okay. The Ace of Swords is in reverse and the Justice in the reverse. For some reason, I feel like it overwhelms this person. And I don't know why, because you guys are together, right? You guys are together. But there's something about the formality of this that overwhelms your person. Something about maybe a little bit scary to this person. You know what, though? I think he will. I think he will. I think it's just going to be slow. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups. You know what I think, Aviana, if I had to predict this? Okay, renewal, Judgment card. I think what may happen here is he may be worried about, he may get to a place where he's like, I think right now he's overwhelmed. I think it scares him a little bit or a lot, to be honest with you. But I think at the end of the day, what I think is going to motivate this person to move forward is fear of losing you. They don't want to lose you. Big time. Big time. There's emotion for you too, the Knight of Cups, but that's also action sometimes as well. But yeah, it may not happen quickly. I almost feel like this person, though, it's going to come down to, you know what? I don't want to lose Aviana. Right? If that makes sense. Wow, Christy, thank you for the feedback too, by the way. Thank you so much. Car salesman gifted the gap. Fair enough. Yeah, that's why that Magician card came out. That's what that was about. Wow, Aviana just got a really good reading and gave me some great feedback. Judy, I got you after Victoria. I'm going to update the list on the screen now. All right, Julie, you are up next. Let me get the let me update the doohickey. Y'all know what a doohickey is, right? Next is Julie and Ingrid. Then Victoria. And then, Susan just booked too. And then Judy. And then Susan. Okay. So there's where we are right now. And I'm going to put Susan down as well. Okay. Yeah, a whatchamacallit. Exactly, Gma. You got it. Let's go see what's popping in Julie's world. Let's go see what's popping in Julie's world. Julie is an Aquarius sun, moon, and Venus. Scorpio rising. Anything good coming in the next month in general? So much sadness and loss has been around me this summer. Oh my goodness. XOXO, right back to you, Julie. Wow. You know, your Aquarius, moon, and Venus. Yeah, it's Saturn in Aquarius. That's a tough one, but it left. So I'm hoping that things are going to turn around for you. And Scorpio, being a Scorpio rising has not been a cup of tea either. Scorpios have had it rough over the last year and a half. And the Tauruses, both of you got both of those signs, so things should turn around for you from an astrological standpoint. Let's see what the cards say, Julie. I'm going to get a sip of water and then we'll see. All right, let's take a look. Let's look at going forward in general. The next month-ish for Julianne. The next month-ish for Julianne. The next month for Julianne, please. The next month for Julianne. The next month for Julianne. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what we can find out. Yes. Yeah, things are definitely going to get better. Holy shit, yes. I like this reading for you. Eight of Cups in reverse. Beautiful card. In this reading, that can speak to resilience, coming back. Okay. It can speak to turning negatives into positives. It can speak to lemons becoming lemonade. And I know it's been a rough summer. And I get it, but it's kind of like what I feel with this is definitely you're coming back with a bang, and we'll get to that in a minute. But this is such this is literally the card of resilience. Okay, now if we were reading about love, this would be an X-Back card. But as Nixie will confirm to you, if we're reading in general terms, okay, I'm going to take that as resilience, okay? And I feel like that is very accurate, okay? Resilience, turning negatives into positives. It is literally, it's God. I mean, I got chills too, Julie. It's transmuting energy. Yes, girl, get it. Get it. Resilience. I have the Two of Cups here. What I feel like that's here for, I feel like you have a friend or partner or somebody, it could be a family member either. That is an important connection. It is a soul connection, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic. That is going to be helpful in your journey. Okay, you may know who that is. That card makes me feel like Aviana, I don't know if you heard what we said, but honey, your reading was good. But that card made me feel when I saw this, the song that came to me, Julie, was I get by with a little help from my friends. Certainly could be somebody romantic, could be a family member, but there's somebody here that is really going to be key in part of this comeback. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. What I also feel like the Chariot card, and let me tell you, this is where I said hell yes, is when this card came out. Because first of all, this is a major arcana. Okay. Second of all, let me explain how I many times interpret the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a warrior and a winner when it comes out in the upright, which it did for you, Julianne. It's this is like a medal from war, like fighting a war. it's a medal or two. It's like being decorated, like a decorated soldier. Okay. It's not easily come by. Okay. If somebody comes out with this energy, that tells me they have come through some shit and managed it like a champ, wearing a cape. Okay. It's forward movement, big time. I mean, this card is sometimes associated with distance and travels and vacay and road trips and relocation and car and whatever. But I'm taking this on a grander scale, okay, as far as how it relates to what you've been through, because you've said this was a tough summer. You're overcoming this and you're managing it. Like, look, let me tell you what. When somebody pulls the Chariot card, that's a spiritual badass. Okay, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What a reading, Julianne. What a reading. So I got chills again, but that is just great. That is just awesome, Julianne. But yeah, that Chariot card ain't no joke. And it's a major arcana. Okay. These are major, major arcanas are the trump cards in tarot. And they are also they're the much more heavier, bigger picture influence energy. And it's almost like what I'm getting is that this whole experience, while it sucked, Julie, is that you're going to come through and it's like you don't want to go through it again, and I get it. But it's almost like you're going to realize what a badass you are. You know? If that makes sense. It's life change. Yeah. And yeah, the major arcanas and then the minor arcanas are like supporting actors and actresses in the play. This is definitely the main character. So yeah, and this was the third card out. Okay. So there you go. Love it. And I think you're just going to keep moving. I don't think you're going to stop. I just think you're going to keep going. That's a success story right there. That's a success story right there. All day long, Julie. I love that. Awesome sauce. You are welcome, love bug. You are welcome. All right, let's go to Ingrid and see what's going on with Ingrid. Let's see what we got for Ingrid. I love that for you, Julie. That was a beautiful read. So Ingrid says, "Hi, Karen. I want to know how my transition to my new small business / dating event will go with my current job." Okay, that's interesting. Wonder how this will go as a single. As a single mom with limited funds. My job is also watching me. Okay, so you've started a small business and you want to know how that's going to go. And your other job, your big job, your main job is watching you. Single mom, limited funds. I hear you, Ingrid. I'm a single mom too. So I feel you. I feel you on that. All right. Yeah, Steph, Julian, see what Pat said above you. Julie is going to take the momentum and do whatever she needs to and more. I love that. Absolutely, Pat. You're right. So, but anyway, let's look at the energies of this new small business dating event and how this is going to affect your current job. Let's see what we have here, Ingrid, for you. What do the energies look like with this new venture, is what I'm going to call it. This new venture for Ingrid. Give me the energies here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So I have the Seven of Swords here. Ooh, I have the Tower. I have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, Ingrid, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. There's some stability issues here. You mentioned that your other job is watching you, and they are. The Seven of Swords is here. I almost wonder if you've got some fears and that's you're manifesting that. Hang on a second. Let me clarify this Seven of Swords. Clarify the Seven of Swords for me for Ingrid, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords here. What do we have? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like your job, your current job, may not trust you. I think they are watching you with distrustful eyes. With distrustful eyes, they feel like this is distracting you from your current job. That's why the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles is in reverse because they feel like you've got some ulterior motives. They don't trust you with what you're doing. With the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands is in reverse. They got a lot of doubts about this thing. And what I have here is the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I think you need to be very careful. Very, very careful. Because I don't know that they're going to, they may be planning to cut bait with this. They may be planning to cut bait with this. Okay. Now, some of this could be fear-based. Hierophant in reverse, Two of Swords. Eight of Wands in reverse. They're not telling you stuff, but they're definitely watching you. And the Hierophant is in reverse. They may feel like you've broken some rules. They are definitely trying to keep you in the dark about stuff. With the King of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands, they're definitely defensive about this. I think they're in a tear over it more than you realize, maybe. More than they're letting on. You may sense it. But this could cost you your job. Your current job. Ugh, yuck. Do you have some kind of a thing where there's a rule about you can't have outside employment? Some places will do that or try to, but in most states that's illegal. But they'll try to do it anyway. But I hate that. Especially mentioning that you're a single parent and that you're trying to do something to kind of, you know, broaden your horizons. And I love the fact that you're trying to do something on your own. I love the fact that you're trying to do something on your own. I almost feel like I want to do something else, Ingrid. What would happen if she did lose her job? What would happen if she did lose her job? What would happen if she did lose her job? With the side work. What if she kept doing the side work and she lost her job? What if that happened? What if that happened? What if that happened? Chariot. Knight of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, I don't think it would be good. I don't think that other business is going to pick up quick enough to make up the difference. That's what I've got here. Damn. I hate that. I hate that. But I got to tell you what I see in the cards, and that's what I see, loves. That's what I see. All right, next up is Victoria. Yes, the staff is Pat, G-Mom. Pat has been a cottage close soul fam member for quite a while. Close fam. And Pat was, you know, kind of out for a little bit, but he kept in touch with us. We knew he was okay. But Pat is definitely our homie and a close friend. But there's a long-standing joke about he's got two shovels named Steve and Steph. And so the next thing we knew, he changed his name on here to the Steph. So anyway, it's just like long-standing jokes, Gina and whoever else. But yeah. But that's what we got. Hey, Lupe, what's up, love? So, you know. Well, because, okay, I forgot. I know Brick Girl is tied into these jokes. Nixie is too. And like Brick Girl is always one, whenever we get like a tarot reading where somebody's getting treated like dirt, Brick Girl always chimes in and says, I got matches, we ride at dawn. And then Pat was like, I got shovels, they're named Steph and Steve. Stephanie and Steve. And so anyway, yeah, it's just like, you know, I know I didn't get it. In fact, when Pat first changed his screen name over to the Steph, I didn't know who it was. And I was sitting here oblivious like a dingbat. And everybody was just laughing up a storm in the chat, and I didn't get it. I was like, yeah, Jimmy's in on the joke too. You're right, Steph. Jams is in on it for sure. Where is Jams? I miss Jams. But yeah, it was several of us that were cutting up about it. Jams is hilarious. But anyway, the director of IT, right? That's Jams for sure. Jams has helped me out a lot with IT issues for sure. He's a smart cookie. He's an Aquarius, though. Go figure. All right, let's read for Victoria. Next up is Victoria. Victoria says, hi, Auntie Karen. I'm experiencing loss and confusion in all areas of my life. Oh, no. Love, career, and home. Good news is I have a big third round interview on Thursday. How do you see that turning out for me? Victoria is a Taurus sun, Gemini rising, Cancer moon. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Awesome. So, Victoria, I want to point out something that I feel like is this is outside of your reading, but I think this is something you need to look at if you don't already know. With you being a Taurus sun and a Gemini rising, there is a very high probability that your sun is located in the 12th house of your birth chart. And if that is what you need to do, is go on astro.com. If you don't already know that, you need to go on to astro.com and look at the round chart and look at the 12th house and see if your sun is there. Your sun is possibly in the 11th or the first house, but more than likely it is in the 12th house, Victoria. If that is the case, you and I have that in common. The sun is in my 12th house. In fact, I'm a Gemini rising as well. I'm a Gemini sun, but part of the Gemini sign is in the 12th house on my chart. So why is that important, and why am I keying in on that? If you don't already know this, Victoria, that is a very, very impactful placement in your birth chart, and very challenging for a lot of reasons. And if you have not already done so, I want to strongly encourage you, Victoria, to do some research. Okay. And I want you to do some searches on YouTube, sun in the 12th house, and also on just on Google, sun in the 12th house. And I want you to read everything you can get your hands on about that, because that is a challenging placement and it is very, very important. And depending on what your other placements are in the 12th house, for sure, that is very impactful. Okay. You want to look and see if you have, I don't know, Victoria, if you have any other planets in the 12th house, but just the fact that you have the sun in the 12th house is a very, very significant thing going on in your birth chart. And I would definitely encourage you to learn everything you can about that. Okay. As far as that goes. Okay. So now let's get to your question. So let's look at this third round interview. That's a good sign that you're in the third round, right? That's a good sign, Victoria. All right, now let's take a look at this third round interview on Thursday. What do the energies look like here for Victoria? What do the energies look like here for Victoria? What do the energies look like for Victoria here? What do the energies look like here in this third round of interviews on Thursday for Victoria, please? What do the energies look like? What do the energies look like? What do the energies look like here? What do the energies look like for Victoria for this next round of interviews, the third round of interviews on Thursday? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Justice card. Page of Pentacles is here, and the star in the reverse. Okay, I feel like this. Things are going to work out okay for you. I don't know that it's this job. I don't know that it is this job. Let me see if there's something else out there, Victoria. I saw where you have a stellium. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I want to know if there's another job out there that looks like there's good karma coming. I can tell you that. And I do think this is going to work out for your best, however it works out. But I don't know if it's this job. Let's see if there's something else out there for you, Victoria. You may end up having to relocate, but yes, I do feel like there is something here. Something that I'm getting to tell you is this. Victoria, I don't know how much you know about manifestation and law of attraction. I'm a little bit different in the way that I work law of attraction, but I've been doing my thing for about 5 years successfully, and I keep growing. So I want to tell you, I feel like fear is some of your issue. Fear. And I think you may be reverse manifesting. Okay. What I want to tell you to do that is super easy. I don't make any money off of this, but it's there for you for free. In all of my description boxes down below, there is a link to a video called Manifestation 101. It's about 25-30 minute video at most. It's on my small channel. And you can follow that link and it gives you my toolkit, my recipe for success for money manifestation or job manifestation. Okay. And so, but I do feel like there is something out here, but I don't know that it's this one. I don't know that it's this one. All right. So that's what I feel like, Victoria. You mentioned that you, Victoria, have Jupiter and what was the other one? Jupiter and Mercury. Was it Mercury? Yeah. You and I are so similar, Victoria. I have Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars in my 12th. What you also need to know, this gets a little bit more in depth, Victoria, this conversation that you and I are having, because you have a 12th house stellium, and that is very, very significant. Okay. You and I have that in common. And what you need to know, you need to research each one of those planets individually in the 12th. So you need to do searches, Mercury in the 12th and Jupiter in the 12th, which Jupiter's not a bad one to have in the 12th because it's kind of home there, but you have a stellium there. You also need to research 12th house stellium. Why is this important? It is a very, very challenging placement, and you need to be up on this stuff because 12th house stelliums, late in life, and I don't know what age you are, but you will probably step into some pretty deep spirituality. You will probably step into things like mediumship, downloads, visions, dreams, psychic abilities. All of those things are probably going to crank up in your later years. Okay. The reason that it is a challenging thing is because sometimes, especially in the early to mid part of a person's life that has 12th house stellium, sometimes they will be in self-sabotage mode, and sometimes they will struggle with the desire to be in escapism, i.e. addiction. Okay. It is a very, very challenging placement that is meant to become your superpower eventually. But it is hard to manage. And how this feels, particularly with you being a sun in the 12th, probably a lot of your life you felt unseen, unheard, and ignored. A lot of your life. And I'll give you some examples. When I was a kid, I was the last person that was picked on the relay team. You know, I was bullied. All right. I felt like my opinions didn't matter in my home and even in relationships. Okay. And I felt misunderstood. And I knew I was different, but I didn't know why. But Victoria, you probably at 35 are not really going to get this to the depth that you will in about 20 years. But when I tell you that you and I, we are the weirdos, but like in a good way. Okay. In a good way. But it is going to be very difficult for you for a period of time but it's kind of like later in life, this thing blossoms. Okay. With you being a Gemini rising, you will probably end up doing something musical or spiritual for a career before it is all said and done, if you don't already. Something with the arts, perhaps. Because that 10th house, your midhaven is more than likely Pisces. If you're a Gemini rising, it could possibly be Aquarius, but I feel like it is possible. Man, with that 12th house stellium, I feel like there's a good possibility that you and I are very, very similar in our chart, Victoria. And you may be a Pisces midhaven. Do you know what your midhaven is? Yeah. And it possibly is. A lot of people that are 12th house people are drawn to me, Victoria. For some reason, I run across you guys. You're a professional artist. Okay. Well, there you are. There you are. And I feel like there's a good possibility that late in your life, that career will blossom big time. Very possible. I would be very curious where your Saturn is, what house your Saturn is in, and what your midhaven is. What your midheaven is, Victoria. And Judy, thank you for being patient. And Susan, we are getting to you, but like, yeah, this is kind of important. This is kind of important. But Victoria, do you happen to know your midheaven and where your Saturn is? What house your Saturn is in? If you do, if you can answer that kind of quick, I would love to know. No, we haven't closed down yet, NAS. It should still be there. Midhaven Aquarius. Okay, fair enough. I'd be curious where your Saturn is too. But the reason you like art, Victoria, you can express yourself and your emotions through your art when you have trouble expressing it otherwise. Particularly with Mercury being in your 12th house, you probably have a hard time expressing yourself, expressing your emotions. But with art, you can express your emotions. That's kind of your way to express yourself. Saturn in the 8th. Okay, fair enough, in Capricorn. Saturn, it's funny. Saturn rules Capricorn, but Saturn in the 8th. Very interesting. Very interesting. What was your moon sign again? Cancer moon. Okay, fair enough. But anyhow, that's what I see for you. I think there's a possibility that you will, with Aquarius being your midheaven, whatever your work, this is going to tie into that 12th house, Victoria. You will have a profound effect on the collective. The 12th house people are funnels of energy. We are givers to the collective. So this makes total sense to me. This makes total sense to me. You're welcome, Victoria. When I see 12th house people, I stop and I'm like, I don't care. Because, yeah, it's important. That is a very difficult placement, but it is meant to become your superpower. And I think you're in a good place. All right. So Judy asks, what do I most need to know? I am a Cancerian, Sun, Moon, and Venus with a Leo rising. Awesome. Here we go again. Judy, you may be a 12th house sun, my love. You may be a 12th house sun. If you are a Cancer sun and a Leo rising, there is a good possibility that your sun and moon and Venus are all in your 12th house. I feel like there is a good possibility I am talking to a 12th house stellium. NAS, I got you. You're after Susan. So, Judy, I want to know 12th house is Leo. What house is your sun, moon, and Venus in? That's what I want to know. You must have like a lot of your Leo over in the 12th house. If you're a Leo rising, a little bit of it would be in the first house, but you've got that overlap, kind of like I do. I'm a Gemini rising, but my sun is in the 12th house, right? So, right, I know, Julie, for sure, right? But yeah, I'd be curious, Judy. I'd be curious about that. You're Tyler's mod, aren't you, Judy? I remember your name. How you doing? I didn't know you watched me. Wow. Honored. But I feel like I am talking to possibly, not sure what. Oh, okay. So after this, go to astro.com. Go to, write this down real quick. Go to Astro. In fact, if you need to, this is the timestamp to go back to and listen to this. 124:35. That's where you need to go back and hear what I'm about to say, because I'm going to say it fast. All right. Go to astro.com, click on charts and calculations, click on extended charts. All this is free. Put in your birth information. You're going to get a round chart that's going to look like this. Okay. I want you to look in this piece of the pie where your 12th house is over here. And I want you to see if you have a cluster of planets there. Specifically, you want to look and see where your sun and moon are, okay? And your Venus, because I feel like you may be a 12th house stellium. And if that is so, I want you to go back and look at, and I want you to watch everything that I just told Victoria. And I'm going to tell you, if your moon is in the 12th house, there's a good possibility, Judy, that your moon is in the 12th house and sun and Venus. And if that is the case, this is very significant. And in my opinion, the hardest planet to have in the 12th house is the moon. And I definitely feel like you should research those things. And what I would do is research each planet that's in the 12th house, sun in the 12th, moon, whatever planets are there, okay? And you may have some other ones too, okay? And if you have that 12th house stellium, then I want you to go back and research 12th house stellium. These are impactful, but I also want you to rewind and listen to everything I said to Victoria if you missed that or if you heard it. So anyway, all right. So sorry about that, everybody. But Judy, let's see. Oh, wait, here you are, Judy. Okay, yeah. I had already clicked on you, duh. That's how I had your placements. What does Judy most need to know? 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 What does Judy need to know most? What does Judy need to know most? These cards are going nuts. Wow. Okay, hold on, Judy. What does Judy most need to know, please? What does Judy most need to know? What does Judy need to know the most? All right, there we go. What does Judy need to know the most? I feel like this. First of all, what I feel like is this. I think you've been through some stuff. I think you've been through a lot, and you may feel like your life is on hold a little bit, like things are a little bit stagnant. Okay. I see things turning around for you with the 9 of Swords in reverse. And what I feel like is the first place that is going to turn around is in your thoughts and in your mind. Okay. I think that going from a place of being up in your head, being worried, overburdened, stressed, is going to change. I think there is, I almost feel like you may even be going through a healing process right now. Okay. That could be with the cards that I'm looking at, but with this 9 of Swords coming in the reverse. Okay. It's like you go from this 5 of Pentacles energy to the 8 of Wands in reverse. Things kind of feeling a little bit stagnant. Like if you're healing from something, healing some fears, healing some, you may be dealing with things like fear of abandonment or a breakup even, or some kind of loss. Okay. And things may feel like you may be hit this, and this isn't, I can remember you are going through some healing. I'll tell you, Judy, I can remember many times in my healing journey hitting that, feeling like a wall and thinking, this is never going to be over. I'm never going to feel any better. I'm never going to not worry about this. I'm never going to have this person off my mind. I'm always going to be plagued with this heartbreak. I'm going to always compare people to this person when I start to date. I mean, I can remember hitting walls like that. Okay. And I can remember hitting walls whenever I started healing from childhood trauma, the same thing. But I feel like you're closer to this than you think you are. This is a card of renewed optimism. it's definitely more inner peace with the nine of swords here in the reverse. It's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And the end of a tough cycle approaching. Okay. The nine of swords in the upright, which you had pulled it in the reverse, the nine of swords in the upright, that both of these things, you could be healing some abandonment issues or being left out in the cold by someone, or maybe even a financial loss. A lot of worry here. Sometimes staying up at night, even, wondering what's wrong with me. Why can't I, or why, if it involved romantic healing, why did this person do this? Why wasn't I good enough? And this is coming to the fact of, hey, I am good enough. In fact, I'm probably just freaking overqualified, but, be that as it may. And it's a renewed sense of optimism. And it's kind of getting you to, it's almost like you're approaching this rite of passage in your journey, your healing journey. Okay. And I think things have felt stagnant, and that's okay. That's normal. It's normal, love bug. And I know it's hard. Oh God, it's hard. And I know it is, but I will say this. If you're on the healing journey, happy painting, kudos to you. It ain't for sissies. And you know that. Okay. It's hard work, but it's worth it. And you're going to feel the inner peace from this thing. This is such a light feeling compared to this right here. This is so heavy, and then you go to this light feeling, you go to that light feeling. I think that you're closer to this than you think you are. I'm going to see if there's anything else that can come out for you, Judy. But, I'm going to tell you, as a 12th house stellium, you feel deeply. You very much do. And particularly with the placements that you have that you talked about, Cancer, Sun, and Moon, you feel very, and Venus. Okay. I have a Venus in Cancer. When you love God, especially with the Cancer Moon and Cancer Sun as well with the Cancer Venus, when you love hard, and you love with everything in you. And that along with that 12th house stellium, it's hard to heal. It's hard. But I feel like you're closer to this breakthrough than you may realize. I really do. I really do. I really do. I think you're going to have a breakthrough. See, you go from being in a place where you're unstable to stable. You literally, the timeline, from this unstable energy here to, and my favorite card, or one of them. I love the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Single and fabulous, and you're going to have to be amazing to change my relationship status, baby. I love it. I love that. Almost like not seeing your value to flat out knowing, hey, I bring a lot to the table here. You're going to have to be amazing to turn my head, right? Not that you're closed off, but you know what you bring to the table. And somebody's got to meet you toe to toe and bring something worth your time. And I'm not talking about money. You know what I'm talking about, right? I like that for you. I like that for you. Absolutely. I got to update my list too. Anastasia, I've got you, and I've got Ingrid and Susan. I'm going to update my list here. Happy painting. I am honored that you're here. I am so honored. We got 2 different Susans, but thank you for being here. And thank you for booking a reading with me. Wow. Let's update the list real quick. Susan H. I think it was H. Let me go back and check. No, Susan W. I can't read my writing. Susan W. Then Anastasia. And then Ingrid. And then Susan P. All right, there we go. You are welcome. Thanks, Judy, for being here. And thanks for watching me. Wow. I'm honored. Hey, Martin, how you doing? We're not doing it signs. We're doing, these are like paid mini readings for any sign. It doesn't matter what sign you are. And you just, if you've got a question you want to ask my deck, you can click on the link that is pinned at the top and put your question in and do the thing if you want to do that. Or you can just hang out and vibe with us. We love chatting too. Some of us just vibe. And we hang out. All right. So next up is Susan W. How will my film career go? Let's find out. let's look at the energies around Susan's film career. That's exciting. What are the energies like around Susan's film career? Susan W's film career. Susan W's film career. Susan W's film career. Susan W's film career. Good, good, Martin. We love it. What are the energies around Susan's film career? Okay, it looks like it starts off a little bit shaky, 9 of Cups in reverse, but then the 4 of Pentacles is here, and then the Justice card. It looks like it's going to settle out in a good way. It looks like it's going to start off shaky, and then it's going to slowly pick up, but I almost feel like, tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles here. I almost feel like there's something here. You may have to pinch pennies for a little bit. Okay, that's kind of what the 4 of Pentacles can speak to here. You are definitely, it definitely looks like it's going to last. It's going to be long standing. Okay, the 8 of Cups in reverse, resilience, the World in reverse, and the Judgment card in the upright. It feels to me like it's going to start off kind of tough, but resilience, coming back from. So I almost feel like you're going to hit a rocky space or two in this thing, Susan. But then I think it's going to have some resilience to it and be lasting with the Judgment card here, the Justice card here. That's good karma. It's almost like you got a lot of work on the front end and the rewards come after. You know what I mean? It's like there seems to be some challenges early on, especially. And I honestly think the 9 of Wands in reverse, you may have a tendency to want to give up on this thing, but I don't think you should. I don't think you should. I think it's worth your time. But I just feel like it may start off a little bit slow. Some challenges here. Susan W., go watch my Manifestation 101 video. 5 years in, it's still working like a charm. And every year I make more than the year before. And I still am. Still growing. And it's 30 minutes. I don't make a dime off of it. It's on my other channel that's not even monetized. But it's linked in the description box below this video. So go check it out. Go check it out. I did it about 2.5, 3 years ago, something like that. And it's still working. I'm still doing the same thing, the same way, just like that. And it just works, right? It just works. But that's what I got. All right, so let's go to Anastasia. Right? I know. I need to do that, Pat. I need to do that. All right, next is Anastasia. Just an energy check, whatever comes out. Okay, love bug. Let's see what we got. Is Anastasia here? You do, Martin? You know, I hardly ever wear this shirt. But anyway, Michelle Bell's in the house. What's up, love bug? Hey, everybody, I know we got a small crowd, but listen. If you have not gone and subbed Nixie over at Coyote Bird Tarot, she is a reader and she is an amazing reader and a good friend. She's a sweet Virgo. I like Nixie for more reasons than I have time to even go into. Okay. And I definitely have a lot of respect for her as a fellow reader. And she is new to the scene. And I know there's only 34 of you here, but it would make my day if you guys would go sub her and watch her readings. And the thing I like about Nixie is she is thorough in her explanations, but she's not verbose either. Okay. If she's talking, it's something, she's saying something important. Like, you know, she's not going to just sit there and just go on and on and on and on and on. Okay. She's concise in her verbiage. So I like Nixie. She's wise, a lot of wisdom that she brings to the table. And I hope that you guys will consider going and giving Nixie a sub. Coyote Bird Tarot, she's right there. Nixie, if you can put your channel link in the chat, we need to do that sometimes. And I just don't think to. But if you'll put your channel, if you'll pop your channel link in If you're a mod, you can put links in. Okay. If you're a non-mod, the links don't come. But if you're a mod, you can put links in that people can click and they can go over to your channel and sub. But thank you, Susie. I appreciate that. But yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you, if y'all are having fun here, when Nixie's live doing her signs, it's fun. It's a lot. It's people you already know. If you like being in my chat, it's all the homies. You know, it's Jams and Gma's over there, and subscribe Shell Bell to give her a to subscribe to her channel, and Cappy Goat's over there. It's people you'll feel right at home over there. Right. Well, there was this one time at band camp, right, Steph? Right, Pat. But yeah, you'll feel right at home over there. It's the same people. It's just a smaller crowd, but they're growing. Right. Yeah, I agree. Necessary. And Necessary Teresa's over there too, by the way. She says Nyx has a great vernacular, guidance, and insight. Virgo. Yes, I agree. Very wise. Brings a lot of wisdom to the table. Really does. So it's definitely worth your time. Definitely worth your time. All right. So Anastasia, I don't think is here. So I'll just jot down her timestamp. 1:40:23 if she asks, y'all. 1:40:23. All right. Let's get an overall vibe check. What does Anastasia need to know today? What does Anastasia need to know today? What does Anastasia need to know? 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 Let's take a look. What does Anastasia need to know? 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 Let's take a look. What does Anastasia need to know? What does Anastasia need to know? The Moon card is here. The Eight of Swords. The Queen of Wands. You're going to be okay. I think there's an unknown. There's a variable here with the Moon card. There's an unknown. In algebra, we call those variables. That's like 2x, x being the variable. We don't know what that x represents. There's a variable here that that you don't know. You may feel like you may know that you have a variable. You may know you have an unknown. I think you do because you're in this Eight of Swords energy that's coming out. Okay. I think you're worried about something there's an unknown here and it's bothering you. You may be a little bit up in your head about it. But that being said, I feel like you're going to be okay with the Queen of Wands. Okay. No, you're going to be fine. You've got the don't doubt yourself. You're going to be fine. Just because you don't see it right now doesn't mean you're not going to figure it out. And I'm getting to tell you, you've 100% survived all of your tough days and figured out the variables in time when you needed to. Okay. When you were working algebra and you had 2x equals 8, when you needed to figure out what the unknown was, you did. Right. And you'll work through it. You'll work through it and you'll be okay. But I feel the need to tell you, get out of your head. Don't worry so much. Okay. You're going to be fine. The Queen of Wands is definitely a win. Queen of Wands is happy and cheerful, happy-go-lucky, not a care in the world. Oh, it's a high vibrational energy, no doubt. Okay. But she doesn't worry. She doesn't have to. She knows she's got her shit under control. And you know what? Even if you don't see the variable, you still got it under control. You do. Your higher self's got you. That's what I see here. The Moon card rules Cancer energy too, right? It's very, very watery energy there. I also feel the need to tell you, feel it, don't overthink it. Just go by what feels. Go by your gut reaction. Go by your first initial gut reaction. Go by what feels right. It may not make sense in your logical brain. Okay. But follow your gut feeling. That's what this is telling me to tell you. The Moon many times is all about the intuition. Okay. Many, many times. Right. I know, Pat. By the way, I love algebra. I told you I was a weirdo. What else does Anastasia need to know? Anything else that Anastasia needs to know? Anything else that Anastasia needs to know? anything else that Anastasia needs to know? Take the high road. This is telling me there's a decision you're going to have to make, or when you're making decisions, take the high road, follow your intuition. If you're struggling to hear your intuition, ramp up your meditation, but also know this: you are going to be fine. Your karma is going to be good here. And things are going to work out fine for whatever this thing is you're worried about. But what I also feel like is to tell you, not only ramping up your meditation will help you, Anastasia, but also that very, very first gut thought that just sometimes doesn't even make any sense. That's the one. That's the one to hone in on. It's the second guessing that gets us, right? It's the second guessing. Oh, hey, Anastasia, if you go back about 5 full minutes, you'll have it from where you are right now. And one more for you. The Chariot card, Cancer energy yet again. You've got Gemini energy here too, and Libra. But this is forward movement. This is overcoming obstacles. This is a warrior and a winner. We had this Chariot card earlier and we're talking about it. It's like a decorated warrior hero. It's overcoming the obstacles and the unknowns and navigating them like a champ. You know, if the Queen of Wands or a major arcana, this would be one of the descriptors. Man, got it all under control. A badass, just doesn't worry. This is definitely forward movement here. You may be traveling or moving forward, but I feel like this is more of a spiritual message, just telling you that you are definitely going to get past whatever this is you've been up in your head about, and you're going to advance further than where you were. All right? It's a beautiful card. It's absolutely beautiful. There will be no stopping you. There will be no stopping you. Wow. Beautiful cards. All right. Let's go to Ingrid. Let's see what's going on with Ingrid. Ingrid says, it's read for me today. Do I try to pursue my passion to do this dating event, or should I start looking for another job? Okay. We'll have to put on this. I want to start my job. Okay. So worried and frustrated with this transition. I know, I understand that, Ingrid, because I remember when we read for you earlier, babes. All right, so let's look at the energies of trying to find another job. Let's look at the energies of trying to find another job for Ingrid, please. Let's look at the energies of trying to find another job. Trying to find another job. What are the energies here, please? What are the energies here? What are the energies here for Ingrid in trying to find another job? Let's take a look. What are the energies here? Let's take a look. It'll be better. It'll be better. I think you'll be in a better situation. You know, the interesting thing is this. I think your current job does not trust you. And I almost feel like you need to watch your P's and Q's really closely between now and then. But the Three of Wands is here. It's definitely going to help your manifestation. And the Nine of Pentacles came out, love bug, in the upright. You're going to be a lot more financially stable. I definitely think a different job would be better, and probably more would allow you to pursue this thing with self-employment. Nine of Pentacles sometimes is about self-employment. It's also about being financially independent, not having to worry about, you know, making ends meet and that sort of thing when it comes up in the upright. So I definitely feel like that is definitely the rabbit that you can pull out of the hat as far as manifestation goes. Right. If you did not hear me say it earlier, Ingrid, I have a Manifestation 101 video I did about 3 years ago that I've been doing that particular thing now for 5 years. And every year my money has gotten better, and I'm still doing the same thing, only on a bigger scale. only on a bigger scale. I don't make anything off of it. It's free for you to watch, and I'm not even monetized on the channel that it's on, my small channel, but it's linked in all my description boxes below my videos, and it's like, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, something of that nature. You definitely are going to have growth and expansion in a new place, and the Eight of Pentacles is here. You'll be recognized, okay? You'll be recognized. So I almost feel like finding something else might be the solution here. All right. Might definitely be the solution. That's what I'm feeling here. Ingrid, I hope that helps. But I also really strongly encourage you to go watch that Manifestation 101 video, because quite honestly, Ingrid, I think that fear is a big issue for you. And I think you may need to ramp up your manifestation skills, and you need to understand that what you fear, you will manifest, because that's where your focus is. Whatever you're thinking about, you're going to manifest. And I don't want you to, they call this reverse manifestation. It's manifesting what you don't want, right? Because you're focused on, oh my God, I hope I don't lose my job. I hope I don't lose my job. You'll lose your job. Oh my God, I hope I don't have a, I hope they don't, I hope this business doesn't fail. I hope this business doesn't fail. You see what I'm saying? Those things are very, very important. That's one of the things that I cover in my manifestation toolkit, but I cover some other stuff too. My law of attraction stuff is a little different than most traditional teachers, right? I'm totally different, not totally, but a lot different than a lot of law of attraction teachers. I like a lot of what you hear from the traditional teachers, but one of my biggest issues is that this thing called spiritual bypassing, where they want to avoid the hard work that's associated with real, lasting success that is long term. Okay. Versus short-term microwave solutions, right? That are not going to be lasting. We like stability. We like long-term financial stability is what we like. Might take a little bit longer, but it does involve shadow work too. Definitely, right? Well, thank you, Julie. Oh, wow. Thank you, Julianne. Have you seen my Julianne, have you seen, I've got a video about twin flames I did, I don't know, probably 2.5 years ago. I don't know. Time gets away from me. It's on my twin flame playlist. And I'll tell you how you know which one it is. I'm sitting there like this in the thumbnail, and I'm wearing a maroon colored sweatshirt in the thumbnail. But it's I forgot what I said. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's over in my twin flame playlist, Julianne. But yeah, string theory, yes. I've heard of string theory, but I don't remember that it resonated with me. Not that I disagree. Nobody really knows, right? But, Oh, wow. Coyote Bird. Pizza delivery driver to closing manager in less than 6 months. Office manager. There you go, Cappy Goat. AR and AP, accounts receivable and accounts payable. I know exactly what that shit is. Yup. I do. Do you know how to go to playlist on my channel? You go to the top of my channel and you just scroll over, or they're linked in my description boxes. All of those are. But yeah, I've heard of string theory, but I don't know a lot about it. Because what I read about it didn't make sense to me. I was like, I don't know. But not saying it's wrong. It just didn't resonate with me, but it could be right. Your brother's PhD. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're serious? You mean literal string theory? Wow. Okay. I'm out here talking quantum physics. We may be talking about two different things. Nixie. Very different jobs, throwing newspapers, walking dogs, cleaning houses, project management. Wow. Wow. That is a lot. That's a varied, that's very varied skills, but that doesn't surprise me that you have a lot of skills that you're good at, right? Not theory. Wow. Wow. All right. So that was Ingrid. Let's read for Susan P. Susan P says, Sagittarius, Sun and Moon. How does August 2023 go? Thank you very much. And she sends a smiley face and a peace sign. All right, Miss Susan, let's see how August looks for you. Let's take the temperature for August, right? All right, let's see what we got for you, Susan. Well, hey, Panama Girl, how you doing? Good to see you, babes. All right, how does August look for my beautiful Sagittarian friend, Susan? What does August look like for Susan, please? Tell me, give me some August vibes. What is August looking like for Susan the Sagittarius? Susan the Sagittarius. Let's take a look. Susie the Sagittarius. Susie the Sagittarius. Susie the Sagittarius. Susie the Sagittarius. Say that fast 3 times. August. What are the upcoming month? What does the upcoming energies look like for Susie the Sagittarius? Let's see. Let's take a look. Saggy sun and moon. Wow. Interesting. I think you're maybe focusing on some healing early on. I almost feel like you're guarding your heart during a healing time in the early part of the month. I almost feel like later in the month, you may actually have some romantic activity, but I'm going to clarify this. The Lover's card is here. That can speak to a decision. That can speak to somebody coming towards you or a decision between a couple of people even. And I feel like this decision may have to do about romance, okay? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, Susie the Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify the Lover's card for you and see what that's all about. Let's see here. The Ace of Swords. You do have communication coming in from a new person. You got the King of Wands. You got the Five of Swords here. Could be a little bit. You may have. You know what? I almost feel like you're going to see right through this though, with the Ace of Swords. But I kind of feel like you've got a decision to make, and this is telling you the advice in the Lover's card is about taking the high road. Okay. Many times I feel like this could be somebody you're very attracted to with the Lover's card and the King of Wands on the board. But if you're not careful, I feel like this could be somebody that might be a bit of a game player, but I do think you're going to see it with the Ace of Swords. I think you're going to see it very clearly here. And I almost feel like maybe there might be another person around you as well with the Lover's card that can sometimes speak to that. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything else around you. Let's see. Let's see what I can find out for you, Susie. Let's see about if there's another person. We're going to find out here. Yeah, there's definitely 2. I've got a 2 of Swords here. Oh, you're going to go with this one. 9 of Cups and the 4 of Cups in the reverse. You're going to definitely make a move towards that one. All right. You know what I think, though, with the 2 of Swords coming up in the upright, I don't think you're going to move fast. I don't think you're going to make a speedy decision, period, because I think you're in this healing mode. I think you're still in a healing mode. I almost feel like you're a little bit guarded about opening up to somebody. That's okay if you're healing. That's fine. That's fine. You know, and I don't, there ain't a thing in the world being guarded if you're in healing mode. But I think maybe towards the end of the month, you may have something coming towards you. I think you got 2. I think you got 2 people coming towards you. There is one that I think you're definitely probably going to follow up on, but I'll be honest with you, I feel like there's a smooth tongue talker that's probably damn good looking that's going to be coming towards you, but you're going to see right through that shit, right? You know what you might do? You know how I like Sagittarians for this reasons. Sagittarians will call your ass out. I think Sagittarians are cool for that very reason. But you may call this mother junker out. You may call him out, Susie, the player. You may. You know, I think this person thinks they are smooth shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But this other one I kind of like, though. I think you'll go for that one. 4 of Cups in the reverse. That's seizing an opportunity. That's offer accepted. I feel like that could be a relationship for you. There's the 9 of Cups here. That one kind of looks like wishes. Okay. Susie, if you get to tell somebody off, will you come back and let me share in the chuckles about it? This is why I think Sagittarius are cool as fuck. I know, G-Ma. I imagine so. I believe Necessary Truths could too. You know, Necessary Truths is a side. She's sweet as pie, just like you, G-Ma. But I'm gonna tell you what now. I bet you if you got her dander up, she could sure cash your check. I bet you she could. I bet you she could. Donna, I got you, love. That's Panama Girl right there. They divorced. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this? Hang on a second. Let me go over here. What is this? Hang on. I'm looking at a text. Give me just a minute. Let me answer him back. All right. I texted him back. I can text on my MacBook. But anyway, that was my daughter's father. And he had a good idea. Okay, let's go, Panama Girl. Let's see what's up with you. Let's see what's going on with Panama Girl. Tell me anything you see. I'm open. I love those kind. All right. Panama. Yes, I'm singing Van Halen. Yeah. And you know, I will say this about Sagittarians, Gma. I know every single sign can be douches. I get that. But the Sagittarians that I've known, which I haven't known a lot of Sagittarians, but the ones that I've known, the times that a Sagittarian will tell somebody off, I'm like, yeah, I agree. You know, it's like in my mind, it was justified, you know. So yeah. I don't know what that means, Visha. I would have to see that. All right. What does Panama Girl need to know? What does Panama Girl need to know? What does Donna need to know? What does Donna need to know the most? What does Donna need to know? Tell me some information for Donna's greater good, please. What do we have here for Panama Girl? Let's see here. Let's see. What do we got here? Well, that's okay. That's okay, Nixie. Here we go. What does Panama Girl need to know? What does Donna need to know? Don't make an immediate decision. Don't make an immediate decision. Don't get impatient. Don't make an immediate decision. I feel like you've got a decision here that you need to think long and hard about. The Hangman is here, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse. I don't want you to be fearful, but I don't want you to make a rash decision. What I want you to do, number one, your intuition. Follow your intuition. Also, I want you to read the fine print or make sure you fully understand what you're getting into when you make a decision here. I feel like there's going to be an upcoming decision pretty soon. This is telling me to tell you to meditate, ramp up your meditation with the Hanging Man. That's sometimes a highly spiritual energy here. And it's also telling me that that's going to help you to have the information you need to make a good decision. I think if you rush into this decision, you might end up having an epic fail, but I don't want you to fear failure either because you'll manifest fail. And I don't want you to do that. You'll manifest what you fear. You may have heard me talking about that earlier, Donna. I was saying, and I'll say it again in case you missed it, but like whatever we focus on, we will manifest. So like if you're fearing something, like, okay, let me give you an example. Oh my God, I'm scared. I hope I don't lose my job. I hope I don't lose my job. I hope I don't lose my job. I'm going to lose my job because that's what I'm focused on, right? That's so fear is like your worst enemy when it comes to manifesting anything, right? Because you'll manifest that very thing, right? Like people who are afraid of being alone for the rest of their life. And I'm just making that up hypothetically because that didn't come out in the cards. That's probably what's going to happen to them, you know, if that makes sense. Is there anything else that Donna needs to know? Is there anything else that Donna needs to know? Anything else that Donna needs to know? Is there anything else? Ace of Swords, you're going to see very clearly. This is a victory card too. It's a eureka moment. It's a light bulb moment. You are going to have the information you need. And I'm going to tell you one thing I'm also getting here to tell you that in general, don't worry about what other people think about what you say and do and the decisions you make. Okay? You don't have to please everybody. You don't have to please everybody. You don't have to worry about what's expected of you, the societal norms, that kind of thing. All right. I'm also getting speak your truth even when your voice shakes. Speak up for things. Speak your truth even when your voice shakes. Don't be afraid to speak up. You can say it in a loving way, but don't compromise 1 ounce of your message. Not 1 ounce. That's another thing I'm getting to tell you. Is there anything else here? I feel like somebody here is going to cross your path romantically, but I do feel as though you may be a little bit slow to open up to somebody. You may be a little bit slow to open up to somebody, maybe because of some past issues, and that's fair. That's fair, especially if you're healing. But I feel like whoever this is a damn good opportunity. It looks like a soulmate here. It looks like a soulmate. All right. I will tell you that. And the 7 of Cups came out in the reverse. Okay. That means that that person is going to be a cut above anything that you have seen. They're going to stand out from the crowd. So several things going on that you needed to know, Donna. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that was helpful for you. Wow. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce, right? For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Did I put my cards back right? I think we are caught up. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we're caught up on things. But I will see to make sure. But you'll have to let me know, Donna, if that resonated for you. I hope it did. And I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that was helpful for you. Let me go look at something here. I'm just making sure I didn't have any other questions from anybody. I don't. I think I'm caught up. But yeah, I know. I thought it was a good read too, Necessary Truths. 3-day work day. Oh, you mean 3-day weekends, Julie? Definitely. Definitely. We are actually caught up. I might wait about 5 more minutes and then we'll probably close it down if we don't have any, we'll probably give it another 5-10 minutes or something like that. But yes. Oh, Laura, thank you. Thank you for booking a reading. All of you guys that booked mini readings, I greatly appreciate it. I like reading for you guys on mini reads. I like doing that. And I think, I don't know, the last few times that I've done them on Friday nights, it seemed like everybody's kind of in a relaxed vibe. Most everybody, it's kind of the beginning of the weekend, the end of the work week. Everybody seems to, I don't know, it's just a nice vibe on Friday nights. And I hope that you guys, I don't know, I may start doing those mostly on Fridays when I can. Now, there are some Fridays that, especially coming up in the next few weeks, that I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. My schedule is going to be a little bit wonky, particularly the second week of August, because we are moving my daughter into her dorm the second week of August in 16 days. And so it'll be a little bit wonky that week, and then after that, it'll calm down a little bit. Good, Donna. Thank you for that. Natalia just booked. I know she needs to fly. Yep, she's a college girl for sure. And I'm ready for her to go. And I'm excited for her. I am thrilled. She's embracing this, and I am thrilled. I'm just going to miss her like crazy. but I'm so happy for her at the same time, if that makes sense, right? It's just a lot of mixed emotions. You know, my Cancer in Venus and my Cancer North Node really comes out when I start thinking about it. So Natalia says, my zodiac sign is Scorpio. Will my Leo reach out? What are his feelings? All right, Natalia, let's look in on this Scorpio. All right. You said you are, oh no, you're a Scorpio. You're dealing with a Leo. All right. Let's take a look, Natalia. So Natalia wants to know about this Leo. The thoughts and feelings and intentions of the Leo towards Natalia the Scorpio. The thoughts and feelings of this Leo towards Natalia the Scorpio. Thoughts, feelings, intentions of this Leo towards Natalia the Scorpio. Let's see what we can find out for you. Let's see what you can find out. Let's see what we can find out for Natalia. Let's see. What can we find out for Natalia, please? Let's see here. Let's see what we have. The Justice card, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands. I definitely feel like that he feels like he owes you an apology. He feels like you're his person, and I think he wants to come towards you with the Knight of Wands here. He feels like you're his person. I feel like he wants a connection with you after all with this Two of Cups. All right. I definitely feel that way. And I feel like there will be some sort of apology here. Yeah. I think he wants to do better. I think he wants to do better. I think he wants to build. Three of Pentacles here. King of Swords. You may have kind of learned a lot. You may have kind of learned a lot from this thing. All right. But I feel like that well, I feel like he's going to take action here with the Knight of Wands and come towards you. Yeah, he's going to, yeah, he definitely is. He's got trust issues now. I will tell you that. He's got some trust issues. Big trust issues here. All right. I will tell you that as well. So there is a lot to overcome as far as trust issues, Natalia. And provided he can work through those, you guys should be okay. But I feel like that's going to be a pretty big issue. Pretty big issue, these trust issues here. All right. And I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of energy of somebody giving up on this thing and withdrawing because of trust issues. And I don't know that this is going to last, Natalia. I think the Leo will come back around. Okay. I definitely feel that way. But I don't feel like it's going to last because there's somebody here that can't trust the other person, or somebody that acts in an untrustworthy way, and somebody gives up on it. Somebody throws in the towel. So I don't think it's going to last. And a lot of times what happens, Natalia, is when you have that situation, I don't know, there's just some trust issues here. All right. Just a lot of trust issues. I don't know if you had said my Leo, and I don't know if he's a past person or not, but if you guys have been through some sort of a breakup, then energetically that you're still in that vibration of breakup energy. And so that would have to be fixed by doing shadow work before you got back together, or else it would cause another breakup. And that may be what I'm seeing in the cards here, Natalia. But right now, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's 9:11 here, or 9:12 now. But Nixie's ahead of me by an hour. Nixie's on Eastern time. I'm on Central time. Cappy Goat went to bed. Night, Cappy Goat. Thank you for being here. Love, love, love ya. Love, love, love. But I think what I might do, let's see here. I think I'm going to call it a day. You're on Mountain Time, so you're behind us an hour, I think. I think where you are, Pat, it's like 8:13 now, if I think so. I feel like it. Let's see here. I think we're going to close mini reads. I think we're going to call it a day. Let's see here. We're closing mini reads. And I will go over here and put the banner up that says mini reads are closed. And then I'll unpin this. That should do that. And then I will move. I got to take down my thing on my community page too. So that, you know, There we go. All right, so now we can chat just a minute. Okay, so I was right about your time. Well, thank you, Julie. I appreciate you being here. Always good to see you in the chat. I know you come in the chats a lot, and it's always good to see you. And I really do appreciate you booking a mini reading with me. Appreciate you being a part of the Soul Fam, as always. You were in Tennessee last week. Okay. Well, thanks, G-Ma. You're so sweet. Love you. Hey, loving me. How are you? How's everybody doing? What? Shield bell? Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Water coming from my ceiling in the hallway? No way. No way. Okay, we're going to protest the water Can we just protest the water coming out of Shell Bell's ceiling? All right, we're not having that. I don't know, Julianne. Happy painting. Are you here still? Judy? I don't know if she got her chart or not. Ah, okay, Natalia. I got you. I think she may be a little bit behind in the live. I thought she might have been behind, but I think she's answering me whenever I was doing the reading. But blame the people upstairs, right? I know. Yeah, I think so too. Sometimes that happens. Oh, nobody lives upstairs. Maybe it's the ghost. Blame them anyway, right, Steph? Exactly. Let's see here. Here we go. It's the ghosts. Woo! I know, right? I think the little ghost emoji is so cute that they have on here. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. He's so cute. I always think of somebody going like a ghost doing that, right? CB. I know. It's like it's a funny ghost. It's like a humorous ghost, right? It's like not a serious ghost. I have a meme about that. All the people that died of that. The meme says something about the people that are ghosts are actually people who died trying to fold a fitted sheet, and the sheet over them is the fitted sheet that they. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Ooh, weird. Okay, it just got creepy, Shell Bill. All right. Nixie, thank you for being here. Love you to the moon and back, babes. Get you some rest. Whoa, necessary truths. That's crazy. Yeah, I know ghosts are fun. They can be. They can be nice. They can be funny. They can be an asshole too. It depends, right? Oh, absolutely. Of course, Nixie. Of course. Whoa, that's crazy, Shell Bell. That's crazy. You enjoyed your Friday here. We're glad. We're glad. It's like a good Friday night vibe, isn't it? I think this is a good night to do minis. I don't know. It's just fun to me. It's fun to me to do it on Fridays. You too, Laura. I'm probably going to go fairly shortly because I just need to rest. Just need to rest, right? Need to go rest. And my arm is talking to me today. Not terrible, though. Not a real bad arm day. But I know why it's talking to me. It's because I picked up something heavier than I should have earlier with it. Some bags of stuff, right? Bringing stuff in after I ran errands. Live next to a cemetery. Okay. There you go. There you go. I don't mind if they hang out as long as they're nice. As long as they're nice, necessary trees. Now, when they are ugly, they got to go, right? What is this rest you speak of? Pat, you're hilarious. Oh, well, Gma, it's easy to be sweet to you. It's easy to be sweet to you. You're a sweet person. Yeah, I don't mind if they hang out as long as they're nice. We get them sometimes. But I had that one that came up in here one time. I was like, get out of here. Tyler has ghosts. We know that. I think that old guy that lives with Tyler, the non-human whatever, I think that's like a spirit guide, like his higher self or spirit guide or something like that. The one that he says is grouchy. Thanks, necessary truths. But I think that's like a spirit guide for Tyler. I don't know. It could be an ancestor of his, but I don't know. It's just weird. It's funny though. It's humorous. Thank you, Visha. It's just a slow process. The doctor told me that it would be 6 to 12 months before I got all of my range of motion with this arm back. After, it would take a total of 6 to 12 months. And that from time to time, it's just going to flare up. Just going to flare up. And, I'm doing these physical therapy movements every day, twice a day usually. And that does help. But and I know that's what I need to be doing to get my range of motion back, but it's just a process. But I'm happy because I was able to flat iron my hair with my left arm, and that was a big accomplishment. Night, Shell Bell, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for popping in. Always good to see you, babes. Appreciate you being a part of the Soul Fam. All right, G-Mom, I'm going to go too. I love you guys to the moon and back. Everybody have a sweet night, peaceful rest, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to planning on doing, I think, Gemini in the morning and then an all signs. And then after that, me and the daughter are hitting and going and doing the last bit of shopping we have to do. All right. Bye, y'all. Love you so much. I had a good time tonight, y'all. Thanks so much, everybody.